Yep. So my name's Jordan Berry. I'm at Eastern Kentucky University. Be a redshirt junior this season, and jersey number is number 37. So obviously a pretty good achievement to get recognised by a few different people, because I did notice I saw that one and got put on the first team all conference and all those sort of things. So it's obviously great to get some recognition and all that sort of stuff for putting the work in the last couple of years. And so it's all good getting the pre-season stuff, but I'm really looking forward to having a good season and trying to get all the post-season awards as well. Well, here at EKU, I've got the ability, I grew up in Australia and playing Australian football. I'm used to kicking the ball on the run, so we do a lot of rugby punting where I'll roll out and kick the ball, but I've really spent a lot of time before I came over here, sort of looking at the sport, really working on that two-step pro-style punting. So we really mix it up and go sort of half and half between the two, really depending on what the other team sets up in, just to give our team the best opportunity to go down there and cover it, really stop the return. So, we've got left foot punts where I roll out, right foot punts where I roll out, and kicking up the middle. And so really, I'm pretty comfortable really in most situations. Obviously, I prefer not to be kicking out of the end zone just in case I hit a bad one, but, if I have to, I'm pretty confident I can go out there and hit a nice punt. Up at Kansas State, the first game of the season, I was pretty happy with my first punt of that game. That was our first game of the season. I think I hit a 50-something, I'm not quite sure, but I remember it was a fairly stiff headwind, and I remember I made really good contact with it, and I was really happy with that one. Obviously first game of the season in front of a big crowd, and also hit another one later in that game with the wind. I think I hit about a 69 or something like that, which was pretty big. So I was pretty happy with those, but with some of the other games doing the shorter sort of bridge punting, being able to pin the team inside the 10, those ones I really enjoyed doing those ones the most, because it sets our defense up well, but I feel like we've got a really strong defense here, so if I can put them in a good position, I feel very confident with them getting out there and stopping the opposition. So I really like doing those sort of ones as well. As a whole, it's very similar to Australia. There's not a whole lot of large differences. It's all really small things here and there, just like with the way people say words and different words for certain things. Like, there's one that I found real funny. We call flip-flops thongs, and so I was on there like, where's my thongs going? One of the first couple of days I was here, and obviously that's in relation to a put up of underwear over here, but that got me a bit off guard, and a few other ones sort of just around the place, which I'm not really good at picking up on, but then every now and then I'll say something and everyone else will have a bit of a laugh at me. But obviously I come from Melbourne, which is quite a large city. I think we've got about 3 or 4 million people there. And my high school is pretty much right in the middle of it, so going through the crowds of people every morning to get to school. Been moving to Richmond, Kentucky, where it's a really small town. Everybody knows everyone. That was probably the biggest shock for me. Oh yeah, everyone likes bringing out the old Crocodile Dundee stuff and the shrimp on the barbie. The guys that have been around me for a while, they really don't do it too often. Every couple of weeks they'll bring something up, but it's always funny with the new guys. They all get right into it. They love it. So I got really no problem with them all doing it, so I have a bit of a laugh with them as well. I'll just give it back to them, put on the thick country accent from the guys up in the hills and stuff. Growing up, I've got 3 younger brothers, so growing up, we all played football. My dad played football up until about 3 or 4 years ago, playing some club stuff in semi-professional leagues, and he was an assistant coach at several professional teams back there, so had a really good influence with him, being like leading us all around, and having the younger brothers to go practice with and kick with every night of the week. And just back there, the culture's a bit different. We just play football all the time. That's like what we did. Every weekend I'd go to 5 games. During the week, we'd go practice every night, then I'd go help out with my brother's teams at their practice, and just, that's like all we really did, was just go out and kick and just have fun playing Australian football. And then my mum as well, she's pretty athletic. She still plays basketball from time to time, so, it's really great culture we had within our family of getting out there and just, going playing for fun rather than making it all serious. And then, once I got towards the end of high school and sort of looked into American football and the opportunities that were there, just being able to kick a ball and get a scholarship at a university, so that was really great for me to be able to find those sort of things out. And then, my dad sort of helped me out a lot with that. He found some coaches and stuff back home that were really good for me as well, so I had a great time back there growing up. I've moved over to America to go to college to play football, so if I have the opportunity to go professional, I'm definitely going to give it a real shot, really put the time in to make sure I get it, my kicking up to the level that I feel they'd be able to look at and, at least give me an opportunity to get into a training camp. And that's my goal right now, is to really just get a tryout and I'm pretty confident if I can get a tryout, that'll be able to perform at a pretty good level. But, if that doesn't work out, at the moment I'm studying physical education, so I'll be able to go back and get a teaching job somewhere. But down the road, I'd like to expand on that, maybe get a master's in some sports science, maybe some biomechanics, and sort of head into a field where I could work with some coaching as well. I'm not really exactly sure where I want to go, but I'd like to be around sports after football. Just stay in that environment. I think it's really enjoyable just getting to hang out with other athletes and, push other people and just have some fun going out there and just playing around. Because, I'd like to play receiver over here, but, I'm a bit skinny, so they don't want to throw me out there. Because back home we have club sport, so eventually I'd like to move back there so I can keep playing either Australian football or rugby or American football back there at a club team. Just have some fun until I get too old and my knees blow out. Yeah, it's obviously great to get put up with guys like that, but as I was saying before, it's great to get put up in these awards, but I need to make sure that I'm putting the work in so I can get to the level that those guys are at, because obviously those guys are dedicated athletes who'll put the work in, and if I don't do the same thing, then, I just be one of those other guys at the bottom of the list that end up disappearing, so, I've obviously got a pretty decent base level right now I can work with, so I just, need to make sure I continue working at it and really try and get one of my areas I need to work on is getting physically stronger and all that sort of stuff, which I feel like, the next 2 years I'll be able to get to a pretty good level. Watching that Brian Anger and a few of the other guys I've seen go up in the past couple of years, really great to get put at the same level as those guys. Obviously, I'm not too fond of running into a spider's web. I don't really like that because back home I've seen some real big spiders. Obviously, don't want to hit a spider web. I tend to freak out a little bit, but as most part, I'm not really too afraid of that. My biggest one, though, is if you go out surfing and say it's a bit cloudy out, there's some shadows in the water, and you get a bit of seaweed brush past your leg, that's probably the biggest fright I've ever got, because I used to live out on the west coast in Perth, and the beach I used to go to, there'd been a guy got eaten by a shark there like a year before we moved there. So we get out there and we go surfing and bodyboarding, and as soon as something brushes past your leg, you'd have almost a heart attack feeling that, just freaking out, thinking there's a shark coming for you. Not a whole lot. Pretty much since I moved over here with football and school, I don't really have a whole lot of time off, so I tend to really just go hang out with my friends over here. But back home, when I used to live on the west coast, I used to really like going sandboarding, which is snowboarding on the stand, and I used to go out the beach a lot and bodyboard, just in spare time with some of my friends that just hang out. That wasn't any sort of professional surf or anything, but just really fun just getting out there and swimming around. Again, just when I've been over here, I really just, in my free time, I'll check up with the news back home and get on Skype, talk to the family, and keep up with my Australian football, because that's pretty much runs most of the year, and then we've got cricket the other half of the year, so I like to keep up with those and watch some highlights from time to time. My second game of American football, we're playing out at University of Chattanooga. So I'm standing there, I'm watching them. We just scored a touchdown, so I'm standing there watching that, giving guys, high fives, they're walking off the field, telling them all good job. And I'm standing there, next thing I know, everyone's yelling at me. And I'm like, what are you yelling at me for? And they're like, you need to get out there. I was like, I'm not out there, it's not field goal, we just got a touchdown. And I'd forgotten about the extra point after a touchdown in American football, so I'm standing there, yelling back at them. I turn around and our old kicker, Logan O'Connor, standing there staring at me, the whole line sort of standing up, looking back at me, and I'm on the sideline. There's about 10 seconds left on the play clock, so I had to get on my horse and run straight back out on the field, get set real quick. So that was probably the funniest thing I've had happen here. The coach just gave me a little bit for that, but I'll learn my lesson on top of the game now. Jordan Berry at Eastern Kentucky University, the punter, number 37, and really looking forward to a great season this year. We've got a really strong team coming in through camp. Everyone's looking real good, and should be able to really give the playoffs a really strong push this year and really go deep into the playoffs with the team we've got.